Hello, hello, hello. It is Mike. Today I'm going to talk about a couple other pickups that I made during the month of April. Basically, DVDs, a TV series, and a hat from the Superman Museum in Metropolis, Illinois. So I grew up in central Illinois, kind of in the middle of the states. I was in southern Illinois growing up, but not real south. Illinois is a real long state, so you have Chicago, and 4.5 hours later, you have the end of Illinois. So 4.5, 5 hours, depending on the route you take. So the Superman Museum is in Metropolis, Illinois, which is way down at the south end. So basically, when you come out of Paducah, Kentucky, you're really close to Metropolis, and they have this huge museum. I highly recommend you go visit if you're ever in that area. If you like Superman, they have other Marvel stuff there, but they have a ton of the original Superman. They have all kinds. It's like a museum. They have all kinds of stuff to look at, and then they have a fun little shop. But I actually ordered this online because I need a baseball cap for when I mow grass or walk in the sun, because if I don't, then I get burnt, because the sun's like hell down here in Georgia. So yeah, can you see that? Kind of fun, right? All right, so what is the movie that or the TV collection that Mike bought? Well, oh Lord, I can't believe it. It was so cheap, they were like giving it away, and I had to pick it up because I loved this show when I was a kid, or younger. I wasn't a kid. But yeah, Alf, my buddy Alf, the cat eating alien. He was so snarky. But yeah, this was, it was so cheap I couldn't believe it. So, and it is all Blu-ray or DVD. So I'm trying to watch more stuff that I bought rather than watching repeats of crap on TV. And it's getting to the point where the political ads are too much, so I'm about ready to cancel cable and just watch movies for the next 2 years. 3, 4, whatever. So yeah, that is the big mama as far as the what I bought. Then I bought It's a Natural Disaster thing. Me and my natural disasters. I love it. And this one is called Asteroid, Final Impact. And it's got 2 other movies on it. It's got something called Project Viper and Dark Breed. I don't know if I'll watch either one of those. But this guy right here, I don't know if he'll show up very good, but you might recognize him as the cop that was in Freddy versus Jason, the one who got fried in the computer lab. That is him, and he's been in a ton of other stuff. He's a good actor. I enjoy him quite a bit. So, but that's not why I bought it. I just bought it because it's a disaster movie, and yeah, I'm watching those, and I'm going to do little mini reviews. All right, let me see. Let me get the horror. I think I only got one other. Nope, I'm wrong. Yeah, I got a few. Shocker. All right, so the other horror ones that I have, these are just DVDs. That's it. These mostly came from Walgreens of all places, or there is a couple that I picked up from the animal rescue thrift shop. Try to give them a little bit of money, but this is one of those that is from the thrift shop, and that is Stephen King's The Dead Zone. I had this once many moons ago, but it did not make the trip from Illinois to here. I don't know why. I love Christopher Walken. I love Tom Skerritt. Brooke Adams is also good. Colleen Dewhurst, I used to love her. Martin Sheen's in it, so I need to revisit that. All right, so the 2 that I got from the thrift store was a rumor. It's not horror. It's Rumor Has It. 4 of my favorite people, actually. I love Kevin Costner. He's like my all-time favorite actor. I know he's made a couple movies that didn't do well, but I still loved him. I love The Postman. I thought that was an awesome movie. And I loved Waterworld. I didn't understand the hate that either one of those movies got. I know they were long, and that was right about the time when Americans' attention span went from 90 minutes to 10 minutes. So I get it, but yeah. It also has Jennifer Anderson and Jennifer Aniston, who of course was in the OG Leprechaun. I love her. Mark Ruffalo is probably one of my favorite current actors. He stands for everything I stand for, so I adore him. And then of course Shirley MacLaine, who's hilarious, and she's a mess. And I've liked quite a few of her movies. And then the other one I picked up, I don't have the first one, so I guess I'll have to find it, is Crocodile 2. Yep, Crocodile 2 Death Swamp. I'm sure it is a load of bollocks. That's what my friend Andrew, not Andrew, Jamie Powell says over on his channel. But yeah, check him out. He's funny. He does all kinds of vlogging, so he does a lot of shop vlogs. He's really big into horror, but he buys all kinds of stuff. But it's fun because he goes to different towns in England. He's from Bournemouth, a part of Bournemouth. I don't know how you say it, but he goes to London. He'll go to Southampton. He goes to all these places, and you get to see a lot of the scenery. And they have great stores still in England. They have his master's voice, HMV. No, his HMV. Yeah, HMV. Is that right, Jamie? I don't know. Anyway, but they've got that. They've got CEX. They've got all of these like stores that are still kind of dedicated to media, which is awesome. All right, now the one that I picked up at Walgreens is one that I've hemmed and hawed about, and it was on sale. It says $7.99, but it wasn't that. I got this. It was 2 for $6 or something like that. 2 for $7. I can't remember, but this was one of them that was in that. And this is Come to Daddy. And I've heard some interesting things about this movie. I love him, Elijah Wood. So, and I've heard good things about this, and I've heard not so good things. So, I want to watch it for myself and decide, if it's going to stay. And the last two I picked up were from Target, and I don't know why. Especially the one, because not only do I have it twice, I have 2 copies on DVD, but I've also ordered the Blu-ray that is going to come out. So, the first one is such a fun little movie with Amanda Bynes, who became kind of a mess, but she was so cute back then. And then of course Channing Tatum is in this one, and that's She's the Man. I love this movie. It just tickles me. Once again, Amanda, she's so cute. It's a shame that she kind of fell apart. And then the one that I don't know why, it's just because it's new cover art. I've never owned this one, so that's why I picked that up. And I don't know that, but this one I have twice, and I'm buying the Blu-ray, but it has different, art, cover art, so I had to buy it. First Wives Club. I love this movie. First of all, love Bette Midler, love Goldie Hawn, love Diane Keaton. Second of all, I loved the book. I read the books. Her name was Olivia Goldsmith, and she's passed away, so she, no more books from her, but she did a whole series of just really fun books, and this was the first one, and yeah, First Wives Club, loved it. I wish they would have done a sequel. All right, so that is it for my purchases in April and May. All right, guys, thanks, and I'll talk at you later. Bye.